So you've got, sorry, marang yung tema. Wood, steel, glass, and concrete. 4 elements and textures that I love seeing in architecture and design. And today I am fortunate enough to show you 2 houses here in BF Homes, Paranaque. But first, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. Of course, we're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. My name is Julia, and welcome to another Presello open house tour. So right off the bat, you can see this gorgeous facade, right? And I am standing on a 2-car port. Now, as you can see, there is no gate, or rather it's not gated, because this is inside a very safe subdivision. Ito yung tipong 2 gate yung kailangan mong daanan and strict yung security, so you're good. And then over to your right side, you have here your main entrance or your foyer. So here we go. Please do enter. And you've got this lovely open space on the ground floor. Grabe. It's so refreshing to see a house like this. It's so industrial, isn't it? So you've got open space and this huge floor-to-ceiling picturesque window, or rather windows. So before we explore the rest of the house, let me take you outside again. So we have here this lush garden. So actually, pwede pang i-landscape yung garden. I think this is crabgrass. I'm not completely certain. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, at least now you can see the septic tank. So very easy for maintenance. You also have here, if I'm not mistaken, that's your booster or your water tank. And then over here is your laundry area. So this is very, very convenient. So you can put your washing machine here or your dryer, hindi siya mababasa ng ulan. So it's taking care of your machine while still being outside. Kasi ideally naman you want to hang your laundry outside, diba? So this is perfect. Okay, so let's go back in. Although I would like for you to appreciate the fact that you have a tree on your backyard. That's gorgeous. It's giving your house so much shade kasi laki ng bintana mo eh. Medyo harsh din naman kung papasok lahat ng araw, diba? So it's just giving you the right amount of light. Okay. Itinda na. Baka bumangga tayo sa glass. Okay, so going back in, take in all of that industrial goodness. You have here your kitchen. So medyo naka-cling wrap pa yung counter, island counter. But yeah, if you can see, this is also very, very industrial. You've got steel legs here. And space here because that's where you're supposed to put your island seats, yung mga stools. And then the rest of the theme continues. You've got here your galaxy black. This is granite countertops, your wooden cabinetry, glass. It's beautiful. And if you'll notice, walang mga handle because these are all finger hand holds. So it's very clean, very minimalistic. So yes, it has a lot of texture, it's very industrial, but it still maintains that very sleek and that very elegantly modern look. Okay, by the way, guys, it would be super, super lovely if you could share our videos on your social media or to your friends, especially if you know someone's in the market and looking for a house just like this one. Imagine, how many house tours have you seen that are, they're nice houses, but then every now and then you have houses like this na special, na industrial. And how many friends do you know who are looking for houses like this, right? It may not be for everyone, but then you might be able to help someone who does like houses like this one. And we love helping people to find the best deals for their forever home. So yeah, please do share our videos, and you might as well give a like or a sub if you also enjoy this video. Okay, so continuing with the house tour, you can see behind me we have 2 doors. And this one is, oops, sorry, could be your storage slash utility. Well, it is your utility because this is where the breakers are. But you could turn this into a storage or your maid's room. It's up to you, really. I mean, you can have your maid sleep on any room, I suppose, but pwede rin dito because it's big enough. Alright. And on this door, you have a powder room. So this one is accessible to all your guests pag nandito sa floor na to. Very easy, it's just right next to the kitchen. And then that's the main entrance, right? So the first door you see here is a guest bedroom. Now this one is perfect for anyone who might have trouble, who might have trouble going up or down the stairs. So this is very ideal. You could also turn it into an office since if you'll notice the windows, they are not as big, right? Because this is, yung labas nito, ito yung laundry area. So para may privacy, hindi siya ginawa masyado malaki, which I think is very smart. But this is still counted as a bedroom because if ever, there is an ensuite toilet and bath. Take note, yung windows frosted. So all the bathrooms here have frosted windows para may ilaw pa rin pero private. Nakajahe kasi yung iba sobrang ano bintana pero CRs parang, diba, it's kind of weird here in the Philippines. But frosted glass, that's the way to go. Okay. Tignan nyo lang muna yan. Just look at that. It's beautiful. So you've got this really nice polished concrete. Well, it's not polished, but smoothened concrete. And you have design elements as well. So maraming lines, and there are these holes. Admittedly, if ever it does get dusty, and houses get dusty here in the Philippines, pwede tong patungan ng dust. The good thing is, it's very easy to clean. Just get like a damp cloth, wipe it on, you're done. Okay, now let's head up to the second floor. What I like about this particular staircase, pagdating mo dito sa second floor, yung staircase tumutuloy lang up to the third floor. So your traffic flow is very smooth and very clean as well. So hindi lang yung itsura niya, hindi lang aesthetics na yung malinis, kundi yung traffic, which is what design is all about, making things functional and aesthetically pleasing at the same time. Okay, on second floor, behind the first door, is bedroom number 2. And so this does not have an ensuite toilet and bath, but look, you have so much space. You have this huge floor-to-ceiling window as well. And grabe, pag nagkulang ka pa sa outlet, hindi ko na alam, ang dami. Sobrang dami. Alright, hold on. And at the other side of the floor, you have a common toilet and bath. And I say common toilet and bath because this bedroom, bedroom number 3, which is huge by the way, does not have an ensuite toilet and bath either. But it does have this little nook or area that's somewhat separate. So you could turn this into a walk-in closet or you could turn it into a sort of office area inside your bedroom. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think it's a good idea to put like a work area or a workstation inside your bedroom? Or kung merong ganito man, would you rather have it be a walk-in closet or a wardrobe area? Let us know down below in the comments. Okay, what I like about this room, bedroom number 3, is the fact na nag-continue yung concrete from outside. So hindi nila pinutol, they remain consistent with it. So I can imagine doing lots of beautiful things in this, for interior design looks in this particular room. So that's, I'm sure you guys can also imagine just as many, if not more, interior design options. Okay, third floor. By the way, you've got 288 to 308 square meters of floor area and 165 square meters of lot area. Now, I mentioned the range because as I mentioned, I am going to show you 2 houses, so you better stick for that. Okay, so upon reaching the third floor landing, dito pa lang kita nyo na you have access to a huge balcony. And you can also see so much glass, steel, and concrete, and this nice little privacy barrier. Syempre, diba, you don't want people coming up the stairs and then seeing you in your room in all your sleepy glory, diba? So it's a good thing that this privacy barrier is here. Now, as you can see, sobrang dami rin yung provisions. You have your light switches here, by the way. And lots of outlets. And around the whole room, syempre, meron ka rin ng floor-to-ceiling windows that looks over to your balcony, right? Pati dito. Dami rin. So actually, you have options of whether you can put your bed here or dito sa side na to. So it's really up to you. Let your imagination run wild. Now, one thing I will say about this project though, and no matter how much I love steel and glass and floor-to-ceiling windows, both these panels can be opened. So this is normal, di ba? Pero pati ito nabubuksan, and as you can see, walang harang. So it's up to you kung gusto niyo padagdagan, or if you want to maintain this aesthetic. Admittedly, it's not advisable to leave your children unattended, or even your pets. So maybe just never open this if you have kids. But then if you're all adults in the house, I'm sure nothing's gonna happen, right? You should be aware enough of your surroundings to not let anything happen. Although hindi naman siya mataas na drop, kasi yung second floor lang naman yan, but still, right? Okay, so from the bedroom, you have this room, which you can turn into your walk-in closet. So it's still very bright. Lagyan nyo na lang ng closet space dito, or even a vanity on this side, and you have lots of space. And then of course over here, you've got your toilet and bath. I love the size of this toilet and bath, to be honest. It's not super big, it's not cramped, it's just the right size. And I think that's what I like about this house in particular. Apart from the aesthetics, yung size ng rooms, nung layout, lahat sakto lang. But that's just me. That's because I don't have a particularly huge family, so sakto lang to for me. So let me know, ganito lang din ba yung sakto for you? Or are you looking for bigger houses or even smaller houses? So let me know in the comments down below. Okay, now time for us to go outside. So what's really nice about this one is that you've got this fake grass. So it's not real, but it really adds a sense of life to the house. It's up to you naman eh, kung gusto niyong patanggal or retain it. Personally, ang ganda niya. And then you can add real potted plants around the area to make it look even more lush. And what's nice about that is you have that nice contrast with the concrete and this nice wooden texture on the ceiling, which you might not have noticed sa garahe ganyan din. Above your two carport, it's the same texture you see on the ground floor. Okay, so let's give you a recap first. So you've got 288 to 308 square meters of floor area, 162 square meters of lot area. Kanina sabi ko 165, it's actually 162. 4 bedrooms, 3 toilet and baths, a 2 carport in a single detached house. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten that I told you I was going to show you 2 houses. So I will. Okay, so the main difference from this house and the other house is that this one is white marble. So kanina it was black and steel, now it's white marble. And it's a different look. It's exactly the same layout, just mirrored, but it feels different because everything else is light compared to the other one with a moodier feel. So from here on out, let John show you the rest of the house. which one did you like more? The dark and dramatic or the light and lovely version of the house? So again, this is in BF Homes Paranaque, and if you or anyone you know would like to see this for yourself or themselves, be sure to send us a message or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Hey guys, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more house tour videos, click right here. And we also have this new thing called Working Lunch with Presello, where I and a few random people talk about a few random things related to real estate. So if you want to join in on the conversation, make sure you click right here.